Hi, my name is Henry James Beck, and I am a Client Relationship Officer for Kenya Consultants Group, and I am based out of our Dubai office. This video I wanted to talk about a Kenya engagement that I recently completed for what has now become one of our most valued clients. Our client is an advanced payment solutions provider, and they focus on developing countries. The solutions that they provide are essentially connecting business to end customers, and with specific focus being large multinationals that are trying to penetrate into developing countries. Our client currently works across 26 jurisdictions across the world, and we're helping them expand in quite a couple of countries at this point. Our client contacted Kenya Consultants Group through email. They wanted to know a bit more about our services, and that's when I had a call with the client and I discussed the solutions available, how we could help them, especially with their global expansions. And one thing that our client was particularly interested in us was our ability to, first of all, handle complex countries in developing countries, as well as our ability to provide full turnkey solutions, including nominees where they needed them, tax and VAT registrations, ongoing accounting support services. This is something that our client found very handy, given that they were coming from a place of a lack of knowledge of any of these countries. Once the client had formally engaged us and provided us with the due diligence documentation that we required, settled our fees, and provided us with the engagement letter, we began engagement planning. Now, the engagement planning included, first of all, we prepared a detailed project plan which was sent to our client, and this is something that we update week by week to keep them abreast with what's happening with the engagement. And we also prepared a business plan for the client. Now, the business plan was to fulfill two important criteria. First of all, it's to make sure that we understood the client's business properly, so we prepare it from our understanding based on what the client has informed us. And additionally, it is a document that, once perfected, was going to be sent out to the banks to negotiate with them on our client's behalf. Within a week of being engaged, we had prepared the engagement documents for our client's review and signature. It's at this point that our client actually said to us that they wanted to make changes to the corporate structure they intended in Kenya, and we had to wait for them to confirm who was going to be appointed as the new shareholder and director for the Kenyan entity. Once we received the new information from our client, though, within another week, we had the new documents prepared and sent over to the client for their final review and signature. At the same time that we were waiting for the client to revert to us on this, we started contacting banks to gain their interest in our client's business based on the information we had in the business plan. Fortunately, the banks were very happy with the intended business, and we had gained quite a lot of interest before incorporation was even complete. Once our client had sent us scans of the signed incorporation forms, we were able to file them with the Kenyan registrar, and we had the company incorporated within 2 weeks. After the company was incorporated, we immediately started taking the process forward with the banks. This meant that we had bank account forms pre-filled, sent to the client for their signature, and courier back. The banks in Kenya require that the bank forms be couriered back. So immediately after the banks had received the bank account opening forms, the accounts were both opened. All in all, the engagement was completed in about 4 months, and that included company incorporation, obtaining the client 2 bank accounts, registering them for tax, as well as getting a Nairobi business permit, which was just a mandatory requirement because their registered office was in Nairobi. I believe that the client was happy with our services. They were happy with how we handled the engagement and the services we were able to offer them. They have since engaged us for a couple more countries and have become a very valued client of Kenya Consultants. We appreciate the trust that they instilled in us, given the scope of work and the importance of the deadlines that they had, and I hope that we can continue to service them over the coming years. Feel free to contact Healy Consultants Group if you want to understand how we can help you with your business expansion goals, or if you have any questions about the services that we offer. You can get hold of us through our website, via email, or you can give us a call on any of our listed numbers. Thank you.